Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Medic Regional Blood Center. Check out medicblood.org to see when and where you can take part in a Medic Blood Drive. There is truly no greater gift you can give back to your community than life-saving blood. You're talking about 27 area hospitals that use that blood. And next month, it's the 31st annual battle of the orange and the blue. As Tennessee fans duel with Kentucky fans to see who can give the most blood. Check out medicblood.org to learn more. All right. Back with Brian Randolph, Will Overstreet, Jimmy Hyams, Josh Ward, and that's the order I'm going to ask the questions. So, Brian, Daniel Bituli ejected for targeting yesterday. He will miss the first half of the Alabama game next week. That is the Vols' leading tackler.
Yeah.
Big deal, or it's Alabama, it doesn't really matter?
Yeah, you mentioned Alabama. It's going to be hard to beat Alabama with Bituli, but it's definitely going to hurt. Like, Alabama's a great running, they have a great running attack, and when you don't have your linebacker, who's your leading tackler, it's going to be a long day for the secondary. So I would tell the safeties, get ready to make some more tackles than you used to, and tackle them big old running backs. So it's going to be a hard job for the whole defense as a whole.
I was talking to Bob Hodge this morning, and he made a good point. He said you could make a case that if you had to lose Bituli for a half against any of your remaining foes, isn't this the one you choose? Because it's probably not going to make an impact, whereas you'd rather have him against Kentucky or Missouri if you want to have a chance in it. Anyway, interesting thought, I thought.
The winnable games.
Yeah. The winnable games, that's right. Will, I was just trying to protect you because you know it was already on social media. Jimmy just picked him to win all
that's right. I'm used to it.
Will, let me get us some graphics here if we've got them. Tennessee averaged 1.9 yards per rush yesterday. One thing that didn't get better, 1.9 yards per rush, but they kept running the ball. They ran it 36 times, threw it 32, which is more than they have been. Is that smart in order to keep Garantano alive, keep the defense honest, or would you just drop back and wing it?
I would not just drop back and wing it, because if you put the position of that defensive line or any defensive line in this league where it's pin your ears back time and just go after it, you're going to have a quarterback have a lot more problems. He's going to get hit a lot more. He already takes a number of hits right now. If you don't have the run game and keep the defense honest, he's not going to survive this season. I don't think there's any way. So I think they have to keep the run game. The question could come on first down, especially in the second half when you've been throwing the ball really well. Could you switch up and go a little more pass to run in that area? I don't blame them when it got below 6 minutes in there. You're trying to take off the clock as much as you can. But there are a couple points in that second half I said you could be throwing the ball a little bit more. You know, you still had some room to do that that you wouldn't have been giving the defense too much to just rush up the field on you.
19 first half runs, 19 first down runs. 7 first down passes, though one of those was called back to penalty. But there was a stretch there in the second half where it was either 7 or 8 consecutive first down runs. Now then they followed it up with the deep pass on the 1st and 10. So that might have been the longest rope-a-dope in the history of college sports.
It was the only first down pass in the second half.
There you go. All right, Jimmy. Jonathan Kongbo left with an injury. That one didn't look good. Don't know what it is, but it didn't look good. Jameer Johnson left with an injury as well. Micah Abernathy didn't play. You're starting to get concerned about Tennessee's depth issues.
A little bit, and the one in the secondary, because you mentioned Abernathy, also Flowers didn't play, and Todd Kelly Jr. still hadn't played a snap, I don't think, in the secondary. He's been on some special teams.
Locklear's still banged up on the line.
Locklear's banged up. Johnson's banged up. I don't know how long he might be out, so that's a concern for the offensive line. So those two primary areas, I think, are the bigger concerns. I don't know how long Kongbo is going to be out. He hasn't really played that well this year, so I don't think that would be as big of a loss. But I do think the injuries at safety and on the offensive line are starting to mount.
I'll just say this about Kongbo. If he is out, he has been playing a lot. So
he has been.
Maybe there, he hasn't been great. He hasn't been great, but there's a reason he's out there. It'd be my only concern. Anyway, Josh, let's go to the graphics again. Third down success versus Auburn. Take a picture of this because this is one that's just fantastic. 10 of 19 on third downs, okay, but 6 conversions of 3rd and 8 or longer in terms of pass plays. You don't see that. Garantano, 11 of 14, 188 yards on third downs. Are you confident that they can continue to get themselves in 3rd and longs and get out of it?
No, I'm not. I wouldn't recommend.
It's kind of an easy question, wasn't it? I didn't ask that right.
Yeah, ask the defensive guys if they'll take their chances on 3rd and long situations on that side. So on the Saturday preview show, I said, hey, 3rd downs are going to be really key here. I don't know that I would have bothered if I knew they'd be in so many 3rd and long situations. So huge credit to Garantano and the receivers and the plays that they made. But moving forward, yeah, third and shorter situations, that's what you want to take your chances against.
What you really want to say is third down for what? All right,
You know,
bring it back.
John, what's interesting, they've been better on third and long than they've been on third and short this year.
That's an interesting
And they
stat.
were against Auburn in this game. There were 2 of 5 on third and shorts against Auburn.
That's an interesting stat.
So I changed my answer. Get to the third
There
long.
you go. All right. All right, when we come back, Chuck Cavaleris is going to set the line for the Alabama game. Now, all week on the offshore books, it had been 31.5, which I think would be the biggest underdog Tennessee's ever been at Neyland Stadium. But Tua's injury, does that play into it? Where does Chuck set it so he'll split the panel? Come on back, we'll discuss.